Kyiv, Ukraine. Russia launched a major attack on the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv, early Thursday morning, April 24, 2025. The attack killed at least 8 people and injured more than 60 civilians. The military action came just hours after the Donald Trump administration criticized Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and threatened to end peace talks. Deadliest attack since 2024. The attack was the worst in Kyiv since mid-2024. Explosions were heard throughout the night, and thick smoke billowed into the city's sky at dawn. A missile destroyed a 2-story apartment building, while surrounding buildings were badly damaged. Survivors were seen panicking, trying to contact their families. No military targets were visible in the vicinity of the attack. President Zelensky said that Russia fired nearly 70 missiles, including ballistic missiles, and about 150 drones at various cities in Ukraine, with Kyiv as the main target. "The world needs to see what's really going on," Zelensky wrote on social media. He also decided to cut short his visit to South Africa to return to Ukraine. Trump urges Zelensky to accept controversial peace plan. The attack came amid pressure from the Trump administration on Ukraine to accept a peace proposal that is considered beneficial to Russia. The plan includes asking Ukraine to hand over territory that has been controlled by Russia since 2022. Zelensky emphasized that Ukraine will not accept an agreement that is detrimental to its sovereignty. Since taking office, the Trump administration has tended to adopt the Kremlin's narrative, in contrast to the pro-Ukraine policy of the Biden era. Last week, the U.S. even threatened to withdraw from the peace process, blaming both sides for the deadlock in negotiations. The peace talks in London were eventually canceled after the U.S. decided not to attend. Trump also called Zelensky a rebel and accused him of prolonging the war. "The president is frustrated, his patience is running out," said White House spokeswoman Caroline Leavitt. However, in the latest developments, Trump has criticized the Russian attack. "Vladimir, stop. This attack was unnecessary and badly timed," he wrote on Truth Social. Kyiv residents' experience. Horrific Yevgeny Plakotnikov, 40, a furniture seller, survived the attack that destroyed the building opposite his home. "I heard an explosion, then the whole building shook," he said. Tetyana Hrinenko, 58, who lives on the 5th floor of an apartment building, said, "The important thing is that we are safe, but there are many people screaming for help. Emergency workers are still searching for survivors in the rubble." One rescue team managed to find one person alive after being buried for hours. Ukraine urges air defense assistance. The Ukrainian government has urged Western allies, especially the U.S., to immediately send air defense systems such as the Patriot. Interior Minister Igor Klimenko said Ukrainian forces were overwhelmed by Russian missile and drone attacks. In March, Trump promised to help Zelensky acquire the Patriot system, but he later blamed Ukraine, saying, "They always want to buy missiles." The future of peace looks bleaker. The attack underscores that the war is far from over. Zelensky said Ukraine had proposed a 30-day ceasefire in March, but Putin refused. Meanwhile, the world is watching Trump's moves, whose stance has changed, sometimes supporting Ukraine, sometimes blaming it. Russia is once again killing civilians. "This must stop," Zelensky's chief of staff Andriy Yermak said. With this in mind, the fate of Ukraine's peace remains uncertain, while its people continue to suffer under relentless attacks. Source: The New York Times, field reporting in Kyiv.